say you do. You're gonna sing it whether you're in the industry or not. So just keep going, keep doing what you're supposed to be doing um, with your music and what God called you to do. So yes, and Sandra says she sings too. Come on, Sandra. Walk in your calling, daughter. We want you to sing too. We want to hear you. Send me that demo. They asked me who I worship at what's the church? Epistles of Christ.
At Home Baptist Church.
No, I wrote it.
At Home Baptist.
At Home Baptist, but I do worship at Epistles of Christ, Church of God of Christ, here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, on 24th and Nash. So it's a very good church, upcoming church. Not the biggest, but not the smallest. But we have an awesome worship team, awesome musician staff there. I've been working there for about a year and a half now, and I've seen so much growth within the ministry as I've been there. I actually have a degree in music. I play the organ, so I've been doing that since how long, Bridget? Like 6? I started learning around 6 years old and just been playing in the church. If you know anything about me, Bridget and Mariah, we all grew up in the same church. It's my uncle's church, started by my uncle and my dad, and we've all been groomed in music coming up there. So we definitely have a gifting in the area of music. So we not only do radio, Bridget is also one of the leaders at her church. And also Mariah is one of the worship leaders at her church down in Mississippi. So we all understand what it takes to be a musician, to be singers, to do things not only in church but also in the industry as when it comes to music. And again, it's all about persistence. It's all about persistence and keeping it going, keeping doing what you want, and staying faithful to your church home. I can't say that enough. If you notice, a lot of the artists, when they do their interviews, the biggest thing they say that is an attribute to their success is staying faithful to their church homes. And I don't think a lot of people understand, because when you stay faithful to your church home becomes your major supporter. And a lot of times, that's how you catapult yourself out into the world, because your church is going to support you. The church is going to buy your CDs, and not only buy your CDs, they're going to talk about you as a worshiper and you and your music. So that's one of the things that I've noticed and learned just working with my church is I didn't even know that within my district that my name was circulating around even to the bishop that's over my district. So a lot of people have been visiting our church from the regionals to see what's going on over there. So I'm glad to be a part of that church and being able to help grow the music department there, and as well as grow myself as a musician. Who is the jurisdictional bishop of my church? It is Bishop McCullough.
Bishop McCullough.
Yeah, we're 3rd District in Southeast Wisconsin. Yeah, Bishop McCullough. Well, I hope that's right. Forgive me if that's wrong, because, I don't be paying attention to these bishop hoods now. I just do my job. But if I'm not
we don't
mistaken,
pay attention to the bishops.
They're about to announce the winner.
My God, the winner is coming up. Bishop Ely, first jurisdictional for Sindra. My God. We're going to take a little pause here.
Oh, Lord, who's going to win? Hurry up, let's get it out before they announce it. Who y'all think going to win? I say Tasha.
I say Tasha.
I don't know. They're both good. I hope they both win. So Kaya, I hope I say this right. Kayon Cretan says Kafia. Kaya. Is that Kaya or Kaya? Ah, Kyrie. Oh,
Who over
Lord.
here, y'all?
I'm going to butcher your name. I'm not going to try to say that name.
Here we go, y'all.
Here we go. The winner is.
Tasha.
All right. Ah, Kyrie. Gotcha.
She knew she was going.
She did know she was going.
Oh, my God. My God. Tasha won it. Oh, my God. Somebody give her roses. She killed the game. Yes, she did.
She did. I'm glad she won, though. She did. She was amazing.
But I will say Kafia gave her some fierce competition. And yes, Sandra, he turned it. Somebody. No, what's up?
I knew she would go in, though. I slightly knew that.
The judges were impressed. And Kurt Franklin pointed at her. It was done. He gave us the hint. He said, wow, same old church voice. My goodness. I thoroughly enjoyed the season finale of Sunday's
really did.
Best.
Me too.
I can't wait until next season. We're about to worship.
Sophia still is gonna do something. You know, the runner-ups always get signed as well. So
Yeah, because I don't want to say nothing, but Jessica Reedy surpassed the other girl that won. I
don't
forgot
even remember
who
though.
was the winner for her season. That's what I'm saying. I don't remember. I don't know if it was Amber Bullock or somebody else that won, but Jessica Reedy surpassed them.
yeah, so you just never know.
And Sandra just said something good. It's because we remember Jessica Reedy. And yeah, it was
Yo,
Yana.
what happened to Crystal Aiken?
That's the only thing with the Sunday Best Show. It's I don't I'm not sure if you get a longevity as it relates to your actual career, if it's even worth,
But the thing is,
That's
what
true.
people don't realize is when they get the career after Sunday's Best, it's up to them to keep that career going. Sunday's Best is not going to keep the career going.
That's true.
Just think about it. They have Sunday's Best year after year after year. Eventually, all these people who win get lost in the new winners. So if you want to stay relevant within the music market, you must, after this, you have to push your career through. And there's a couple winners that are doing that. You know, like obviously the Jessica Reedies, who is pushing through with her career, even though she wasn't a winner.
I feel like all the Sunday Best singers recently, they all sound the same. I'm not getting a variety. I'm not getting something different. I'm not getting something spontaneous. It's all the same old type of sound. Like, maybe it's just me.
Jessica Reedy was completely different, I felt like.
What'd you say?
Jessica Reedy's sound was different than most of the singers that have came on here.
Yes,
But
very, very true.
They sound alike.
Yes, Tasha is
Like,
anointed.
what's the girl name? Iana Carly,
So serious
this
about
one here, and Amber Bullock, they all just sounded the same. I'm just like over it. The only people that sounded different was Crystal Aiken a little bit, barely. She had a little style to her. She's super anointed though. And who else? Jessica Reedy and Leandra was the only two that really killed like that to me.
But you know what? I would say this. That goes back to the conversation. It goes back to the conversation whether gospel music is actually evolving to something different. And if Mariah's saying that everybody sounds the same, if everybody sounds the same that's coming out of Sunday's Best, is gospel music really